Hello again, EN 104 students. This is your instructor, Michael Blumenberg, and again, I want to say it's a pleasure to have this opportunity to work with you during the fall term. And the purpose of this video is just to make sure you understand where you can find things on Blackboard and what you need to be working on for the first week of the term. So I want to draw your attention. There's already a syllabus video made, but you can find your syllabus in the syllabus tab. Faculty info is just where you can see a picture of me and learn a little bit about my office hours, email, phone, as well as some biographical information. You can also learn more about me on the discussion board for the introduction. And messages is really important because if you need to communicate with me, I encourage you to use the create a message part, and that will send the message to me and I'll be able to look at it and answer any questions that you may have. If that doesn't work for you for whatever reason, then it's okay if you want to go ahead and email me. What I want to do though is go to the classroom, and I want to go ahead and begin by walking you through what you need to know. We use a program I should say, in the course called Realize It, and this will engage with content as well as study resources. It's an adaptive learning platform, and if you're not familiar with that terminology, it just means that it's based on your individualized performance, and the delivery will be in according to the course content. Now, the link to the learning platform is located in each unit folder. So again, that's units 1 through 7 because the last unit is a little bit different for reasons that we'll talk about as we go through the semester. But the learning maps are titled for you and linked up accordingly. When you first start a learning map and Realize It, you'll be given a set of questions called Determine Knowledge. This is to gauge the knowledge that you already have regarding the topics in the learning map. And your grade for the Realize It portion of the course is based on 2 parts. The first of which is the percentage of the current learning map you have completed, as well as the overall knowledge, standard, or attainment you have gained based on each topic. So please read through that information and keep it in mind as we go along. There's a video that's going to walk you through Realize It. Please make sure you check that out. That'll be very helpful to you. There's also a document that when you click will walk you through the grading and completion of Realize It and give you some information about that. And that's what it looks like. So look through it very carefully as it will walk you through what mastery, history, and missed questions are all about, and kind of walk you through that system. Unit 1 is what we want to pay close attention to, so I'm going to go ahead and click on that just so that everything makes sense. So you are to explore the essays on the link This I Believe. You are to begin by working through the Realize It learning map. You are to participate in the initial discussion post in This I Believe models. We'll take a look at that. You are to read the Prewriting and Planning your This I Believe essay. We'll take a look at that. Participate in the structured discussion response of This I Believe discussion forum. Post your general responses. And note that your initial discussions due Wednesday, but Friday for the structured response, and Sunday for your general discussion. And then you are to complete the pre-writing and planning for the This I Believe essay and the Realize Map, personal writing, writing to understand. So when you go down, the learning map is linked for you, and it tells you what is in the learning map topics covered, and it gives you kind of a breakdown of how much time is going to be spent there. Also, if you go down the Prewriting and Planning for This I Believe essay, it says the attached document assignment sheet provides a quick walkthrough of the assignment. You will also find a link to a couple of example models from the website listed within. So if I pull that up and we take a little bit of time to look at it, you will see that the purpose of the essay is to use personal writing to understand complex ideas and beliefs more clearly. In the essay, you will also focus on how to concisely communicate those ideas and beliefs to others. So below are the instructions for the I Believe website. And it says, we invite you to contribute to this project by writing and submitting your own statement of personal belief. We understand how challenging this is. It requires intense self-examination, and many find it difficult to begin. To guide you through this process, we offer suggestions. Well, you can tell a story. You can be brief. You can name your belief. You can be positive. Be personal. Realize as well that I'm going to be encouraging to you throughout. And there's a quote by Edward R. Murrow, who says, never has the need for personal philosophies of this kind been so urgent. We would argue that the need is as great now as it was when he said that over 50 years ago. So your This I Believe essay must meet the following criteria. The essay is personal, brief, and tells a story. It's organized logically with a strong topic, sentences, and transitions. Has an effective title, introduction, and conclusion. Contains a clear thesis. It expresses the main idea and structure of the essay. Contains adequate support for the thesis, and has been edited for grammar, spelling, and concision. And please review the due dates. Now, the paper itself is not due during week 1. Only the pre-writing and planning is due. The first draft, which is 10 points in the discussion forum, is due Wednesday of week 2. The action plan for revising is due Sunday of week 2. And the actual final draft you'll see is due the Sunday of week 3. So we're going to work on this for the better part of the next 3 weeks. And so I'm going to click off. And that finally brings us to the final part that you'll see in the first unit, which is pre-writing and planning for This I Believe. It says, for this assignment, you prepare to write a This I Believe essay by generating ideas and planning how to organize your essay. And there are 2 parts to this assignment. First, you're going to practice a technique called free writing for 5 minutes. When you free write, you write without stopping for a set period of time. Do not stop. Do not worry about spelling or grammar. Do not censor your ideas. Keep writing. If you get stuck, repeat a prompting question or the topic until something comes to you. What we're dealing with is more about quantity rather than quality. We'll reverse that philosophy the further along we go as you're working on the essay. But for now, focus on generating as many ideas as you can. When free writing, you're not evaluated on how good your ideas are, just what you have, a lot of writing and thoughts to work with. To start your pre-writing, consider this question. What are your most cherished beliefs? You might actually put that at the top of your Word document as you begin. Step 2, practice planning your essay. To plan what you want to write and in what order, try to either an outline or a skeleton draft. An outline allows a specific format for organizing your ideas in paragraphs with some details mapped out. A skeleton draft is a writing that you imagine the first sentence of each paragraph will be to get the picture of your essay subtopics. And I've even included an example here for you to look at. So after you complete the assignment, save your work and you will attach the completed document to your submission. How do you do that? Well, it's pretty easy. You just click the link, the pre-writing and planning for This I Believe. And from there, you will scroll down to use Browse My Computer to attach your file. Do not, and I repeat, do not copy paste to the comment box. That is available to you only if you have something you need me to know about the assignment. Maybe you found it challenging, or maybe there's just something that you think would be helpful for me to know. Once you've used Browse My Computer to attach your assignment, you hit Submit in the blue box. And that will send it to me, though I'm going to hit cancel, so I don't want to send anything that way. The only other thing I want to show you is in the discussion forum. There's a class introduction, and this is for an additional bonus point for week 1 coursework. And what I've asked you to do is just share information such as your name, your desired area of study, and any information you feel comfortable revealing. If you post your introduction and reply to at least 2 classmates, you'll receive that bonus point for week 1. Now, you can reply to your classmates or to myself if you prefer. And then beyond that for week 1, is the this I believe discussion, and note that your initial post is due Wednesday, your structured response Friday, and your general response is due on Sunday. I know this is a long video, guys, and I appreciate your attention in going through it. If you have any questions about anything at all, feel free to contact me. But again, welcome to EN 104, and I wish you the best of luck as you go through this fall term.